think there's some shit where you can't like cuss for like the first like 5 minutes, and then if that's like some YouTube stuff. Do y'all think y'all can really not cuss for 5 minutes?
No.
Oh boy, hey, how fired up was Rabbi to be out here though? Like that's crazy. How did that even happen? This fool just was like, I'm coming to Oakland with it.
Town Park.
No, when he came to Bob's, he was. I'm just coming to Oakland with it. No, Town Park.
Town Peasy. K-Dub
Town
was
Park
so
was
fired
first, right?
Yeah.
Town Park brought it down because we was building the Sheckler's Park, and I had to drive a U-Haul with all his stuff to Pacifica, and then get picked up, and then we started Town Park. I think that was with his residency in
Oakland residency kicked in.
Yeah.
Town Park.
Yeah. Got his stripes.
We was in full blast on Bob's too at that point in time.
Yeah, he thought Timo stole all the tie wire for Bob's, but we weren't really.
Yeah, K-Dub was so fired up on the whole crew.
Oh, love K-Dub. Shout out K-Dub.
Shout out K-Dub for real.
Big shout out K-Dub.
Big family.
Big fam.
What up, fam?
What up, fam? Nah, that was a turning point for me and K-Dub's relationship, honestly, because we thought we thought it was a little bit of beef from Town Park, Lower Bob's at some point in time, but then once he got our crew to actually put Town Park together, it was like he got love.
Yeah, but no, then he started backing it up and he started pulling up too.
Yeah, hell yeah, for sure.
He started putting them back with us. That's what he was. I can't wait for this job to be over so I can stop drinking so much. He was like, y'all mother fluffers be doing too much over here.
Rob being hella scared to drink a beer after work, and K-Dub pull up like, yo, let me get a beer.
Yeah, for real.
And Rob be like, what? It's cool? And like on the first day, we'd be like, alright, we good.
Damn.
But then that fool, he would bring, one day he brought what are those things called? Growlers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, big old things are like IPAs and
they fill it for you.
heavy beers.
Yeah.
Oh, we rolling Mondays and Tuesdays at the shop. We got Fatty Mac, Bod, and Gut. The gut needs the bod and the body needs the gut. Hey, was that the closest park though that y'all worked on? Town Park?
No, like, Hilltop. The dish one.
Hilltop was before Town Park though?
After.
Oh, but then that was the closest. That's the
closest.
That's the closest. And then now, what? Fucking downtown Civic Center.
Yeah, that was him though. Yeah. And Canfoosh with the boys.
We more or less worked together because he was around the corner.
Fatty, what's up, bud? You good?
Fucking stoned.
Hey. 5 minutes.
Come on back.
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Oh, shit.
5 minutes of funk.
He could probably, Greg, you could probably, if you help edit it, you could probably bleep it.
Yeah.
Now we're live, blood.
Oh, it's live?
Oh, for real?
No, you can live on the camera? Like, no, like, he said no.
All right, let's get back to brass tacks here.
Get back to brass tacks. I just love y'all. I'm just happy to have y'all here. Now, the one like
fucking stone.
The one philosophical question that did came to mind was like, because you see like homies in the skate world, like the further they get in their accomplishments of skating, that's like kind of what keeps them together. And then these got some homies who just came up in skating and it ain't about going big name, none of that shit. Like y'all stick together, you know, like as a crew. You can see Fatty and Gut and Bod together.
Yeah.
Kicking it. And there's a bunch of other homies too, like shout out to Jordy and shout out to other homies that's out there in the city, but like
Francisco,
come on,
yeah. Ron, Blazy,
and
like you know,
the boys.
Park, baby.
So what's the deciding factor though that keeps y'all all homies? Like what is it? Like what is it in skateboarding that makes y'all be like, yeah, I love these dudes?
It's the same person. Even if you haven't seen them for 6 months, it's the same ass or whatever. Same person.
5 minutes is fuck it.
It's the same person that you've seen last time.
Yeah,
nothing changed. So you get that feel that nothing's changed.
Yeah,
like
this fool lives up north. I'll call him like I saw him yesterday. Like you feel me? Like just
it's the same.
We're a phone call away. You feel me? Like we we're brothers, man. Like fucking like.
Sure.
I don't do well with change.
Yeah.
I don't leave no
There's a
witnesses.
timer on this curse word thing, bro.
Nah, that was a joke, man.
Oh, was?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck all
Oh,
that.
you mother fluffer.
What the fuck?
Fucking hell, this shit.
No, I was trying to fucking do it so like I don't want to
believe
make you
you,
look
man.
bad, man. Yeah, this
I
is
believe
bullshit, man.
Oh my god! Y'all really was about to stay quiet
read
for
my
5
little-
minutes.
read my little book
I
here.
fucked it up the first time. I
I think we did. I think all of it.
like shit. Come on.
Just sit here reading my little mini book.
How'd you even get into doing concrete, bud? Because you're the dude. Like the other night.
I'm not the dude.
Okay, yeah, you're not the dude. But the other night, this motherfucker comes walking up. Ain't gonna say his name, but he's all like, I was carrying your magazine in my backpack for months. I wanted you to sign it. And you're just like, what? What are you talking about, bro? Like,
Yeah.
But then how'd you go from doing some shit like that? You know.
Disclaimer: I was faded, but all right. I'll tell you a short story. I was supposed to go in the Ironworkers Union when I was 21, and I needed a GED, but I couldn't pay for it because it was $80. So Ferris gave me, but they're like, oh, if you pass the pre-test, it'll be $20. I'm like, all right, cool. So I go to Ferris, and I'm like, he used to work at Deluxe. I'm like, let me get, I'm like, I got to do this GED thing and get in the Ironworkers Union. He was like, all right. And he gave me 4 boards and 4 sets of wheels to sell. Instantly sold them. Bought an ounce of weed, a bottle of Jim Beam, and a box of beer. And we partied all weekend. That was on a Friday. I was supposed to take a test on Monday.
Word.
But I spent all the money.
Probably got laid too.
No, I definitely didn't. That's for sure. And
About $100.
and then we was at Potrero on fucking Sunday morning, and I had no money and no beer, no weed, no nothing.
Yeah.
I was hungover as fuck. And Danger kicked me. I was like sleeping in the grass on Heckle Hill.
Yeah.
And he kicked me. He was like, "Come to work tomorrow."
At Potrero?
Come to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
No, well, that was at Potrero, but we weren't working at Potrero.
Yeah.
And then me and Sean started Monday. Remember?
Nah, see, what I remember is that
Drehobel
we were
drove
dropping,
Drehobel.
Danger off, and Drehobel drove us, and then me and, like, everyone's all doing their little tea
But
party up stop.
But we
Yeah.
And
stayed.
then me and him just started digging, because we saw where they were, like,
Yeah.
they stopped working right when we showed up, so, like,
Right.
bullshit or whatever. And then we saw where they already had marking paint and shit, so we just started digging by hand, because, like, what are we going to do, just...
Wait, where is this at?
St.
St.
Helena.
Helena.
Oh, St. Helena. Oh, okay.
So we're like, instead of like chopping it up with these fools, we were just
Yeah.
like, let's just start digging this shit, keep doing what they were
Do some
doing.
Shit. Yeah.
And then
Get to
that's
work.
when Rabbi was like, that's when Rabbi was like, come back Monday. We're like, yeah,
Yeah, figure
basically.
it out. Yeah.
No, we stayed there. I remember we had no clothes or no nothing. We were sleeping underneath the fucking what do you call those things? Like when you walk in the door, fucking sleeping under like
Like
a
an awning?
Like a
awning
gazebo or something?
like an awning or something.
Yeah.
We were sleeping under that. Wake
At
up in the
Helena?
morning like fucking like anguish.
Oh, an angle. Yeah.
English.
Anguish.
English. Yeah, I felt like I slept on the couch the whole job because
English.
Hella had
Damn, so y'all was out there before custom concrete Confooch was even thinking about putting some concrete down. What?
Shout out Austin. I'm wearing the
Shout out
hoodie.
Yeah.
Got a concrete. Thank you for taking that fucking.
So at this point in time, is it in your mind thinking that you two motherfuckers gut and buy? We're gonna get to you, fatty. Don't trip. Don't be
I don't
looking
give a
sad.
fuck.
No.
I'm just sitting here.
Did y'all ever think like, oh yeah, in a amount of years, me and A-Rab and we're gonna be, me and Rabbi, we're gonna be in Copenhagen doing a big
bro.
ass.
that was the next year.
Oh damn, it happened that quick?
That
Yeah.
was right after.
Oh shit.
So it was like a good timing
If you
situation,
can
you know,
you
because
getting
Atlanta was
coverage.
sick.
You getting coverage in mags and shit like this at the time too, though, right?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because we went on like a big
probably
consolidated trip that
Yeah.
same year, and I went through Europe and then ended at Copenhagen to start working.
It was probably
So I
about-
went to like England and fucking
On a
Belgium,
consolidated trip? Damn.
Belgium and fucking UK, all that shit.
Bailey with
Germany, nah, it was just like me, Roberto, and Danger was going where we were going. So
Sick.
and Letitia was in there, I guess. Yeah.
And then we met you in Copenhagen.
And you already in Copenhagen on some, I'm coming here just to work?
No, I met. We met all on the same day, 2010, July I have to look at my old passport.
Yeah, we took like a
Early
ferry
July.
from Berlin straight to Copenhagen, met straight out of McLeod's bar. That's the first spot we met up at.
Well, me and Fatty, we've been to Copenhagen too.
Rabs,
you know what I'm saying? We was in Copenhagen like this. The world's greatest. You know what I'm saying?
That was fun.
Yeah, that was pretty badass though, because that trip to Copenhagen was just nuts. Like,
It is a second home.
the whole, and that's what we felt when we got there, is that even though we all the way from Potrero, Wonderland and the Bowl and Alice was giving us the same vibe as if we was at Potrero.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact that Chunti and Ron and Arco and Aria and everyone was just deep. We had Dia there.
Yep.
We had Dia there. We were so deep, but then the love that we getting from Albert is just like, and from some of the other locals who are like, oh, we've been heard about y'all. We already
Jerry,
know.
Rune.
Oh,
Shout
how could
out
I-
to Rune.
Big shout out to Rune. Yeah. That
He's
was
pretty much
most-
the one doing all the legwork for like hyping
Yeah.
people up. He'd be calling people. He was calling Hubbard all the time and talking to him.
Remember when I bought you a ticket when I was in Dubai? I was like, meet me in fucking Copenhagen. You're like, I can't fade it. And I was like, I got it. And then Rune, I was like, hey, Rune, though, you gotta pick up Sean. You gotta pick up
Big
Sean.
boss, you understand the whole You ain't got it? I got it.
And I was like, hey, but I got hella other people coming. And he was like, oh, you got, oh my God, a whole posse. And he was like, I'm like, that's hella fools. He was like, all right, he thought hella fools was like 6 people.
Yeah.
And then he sent like fucking Mar and everybody. He sent me a photo. He had to rent a van because there was like
I got
20
footage on it on my
people. He's
phone.
like, when you said
We're all
hella,
piled up in the back and shit.
yeah,
like,
when you
with
said
the
hella
dog.
people, I didn't know you actually meant hella people.
No, we were.
I'm like, yeah, I'll be there tomorrow though.
Yeah, that
Oh,
was
look,
the trip.
Mark's calling me
Oh
right
shit,
now.
Yeah.
his fucking ears is
Let's
ringing,
get it.
bro.
Yeah.
Just fucking drop your name.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
funny.
you didn't pick up?
Nah, man, my fucking
Yeah,
phone's
mouth nasty
too.
child, mouth
Ears
nasty.
is ringing.
But yeah, that was a Copenhagen's always fucking.
Copenhagen's good. Shout out to Copenhagen.
Shout out to Rune. No,
Yeah,
that's real.
straight
for
up,
real.
Rune. Cheers, my
Of
brother.
course,
Yeah.
that goes without saying.
Shout out from the Latino Smurfs over here. We only missing Santi. That's what they were calling us, bud. I'm like, shit. Like, he's like, Latino Smurf. I'm
Hey,
like,
Fats, how was that for you though? That was your first time out the country, no?
yeah.
I mean, and then you and Sons, y'all did your own little mission though. I remember
Yeah, we
waking
went to
up one
Barcelona
morning,
and shit.
y'all was putting on y'all fresh A-list gear, like, okay, we about
Yeah.
to go. Y'all went to somewhere, didn't y'all go to Sweden too?
Yeah, we went to Malmo, like right across
Right
the
across
bridge.
the bridge, and then y'all came back,
Yeah.
and then y'all
That
went to
was-
Barcy.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
it was fun, man.
That's
Went
badass.
to, went to Sweden, got some roller pivs, came back.
Lurpis. Fucking Lurpis.
That's Oski's
Shout out to
truck.
Oski. Yeah, that's Oski.
Oh.
Oski got his own truck, man. Bro,
Rolls right
Sweden-
off the tongue.
Sweden.
Nah, I mean, dude, like it was a fucking trip, blood. Like fucking Copenhagen was like all fucking ancient and shit, and you fucking cross the bridge. It's like crossing from Frisco to Oakland and shit, blood. And then Malmo's all like fucking all modern and shit. That skate park is fucking hella sick, dude.
Who built that?
The homies
Not
from
y'all.
the homies.
Mads Christensen.
Not y'all.
Mads Christensen. No, and them.
Hey,
Peter Peterson.
I'll go get.
And Mads
Peter
Christensen.
Fucking Pettis State built that shit.
I wish.
Hey, what was one?
No, it was I think it was
Convict
these,
or something?
The
Or-
Aussies.
Okay.
Tongue
The
creatures.
Aussie-
I built some shit out there. I built that titty, boy. Yeah. Over there on the water.
Yeah.
What's that part?
What about the hole?
The triangle.
What about the
The
hula?
triangle. Yeah, the triangle. The huli.
Yeah.
Oh,
That
y'all
was-
put down on the huli?
That was all our
Hell,
materials, bro.
No way.
What? Right behind where we were staying at. What you talking
Well,
about?
that big bowl, that's in the
No,
dog
the
park.
one where Lane was ripping in that big bowl
Remember
in the
when we
cuts.
was remember we was digging it out with shovels and they had fucking
Yeah,
all the
we-
candles.
We were
fucking
using candles for lights. 'Cause we didn't
candles
have-
for lights. and
Wow, that's some real.
hooked up like candles hooked up in the dirt.
Rune's like,
Real
I
white
need.
people
He
shit.
told
But
some dude,
them
he's like,
dudes-
yo, I need 2 jackhammers and a generator and this and that, and like, just like that, he got that shit.
Bro, we worked like 16 hours one day doing floors for flats.
Yeah,
And
we'd
then
go,
we
we'd
go
go
over
work
to-
our normal 8 hours and then go to the
And
spot
then we
after.
go over there.
To the huli?
Well, it's because they were throwing away so much material, like
it was-
rebar cages, mats, and fucking forms, and all the stuff that we were done with.
Who thought that was a spot? Who came and told you like, oh, boom, this is a spot?
That's a good question.
Was it Bobby or
the Slooks?
the Slooks?
Slooks gang.
Yeah.
Slooks.
Oh, okay.
The kids. They were shout out Slooks.
Yep.
But yeah, they were coming up with a van. We just load them up with all the shit out the
what's up?
dumpster.
Oh, we got science in the building. What's up with motherfucking Ville and what's the other kid? Hugo at the time.
Remember
right?
his 13th birthday? Little Billy's when we went over there to their house.
Cause y'all was in Copenhagen for 8 years, right?
What I think of Billy, what I think
years?
of is what was that X Hall? Remember X Hall? I remember Little Billy at some contest that we weren't. Remember that contest we were at?
Like kickflip over the fucking. Thing.
Yeah, over the little oververt thing. No, but he did a kickflip rock fakie, like a little kid status ass shit, and he was like, this is the funniest shit I ever seen right here. This kid is like, I just did a 900, but he just did a kickflip rock fakie, like little kid Steve and shit. And I was like, Little Billy's having his moment right now. Like,
That's it.
When it was
He ripped, bro.
the last pour of
he's grown now, but he was little then.
Definitely grown.
And Hugo was little
He was
guy.
13. I mean, that's.
But y'all wasn't hella old though at that time. Y'all still fucking
21, 22.
yeah, young twumps. But y'all was feeling like OGs. I'm already knowing.
Not really.
Okay.
Little,
But
not
you
like,
skating, parking,
I'm just
boots
saying we weren't
and
little
shit,
kids.
like-
That's all I'm saying.
Skating parks and boots because I lost a fucking shoe in a fight that we got into. And Vans was like 100.
Cause you know that clip is legendary, right? Fucking
That was just
it pops
because
up on skate weights every now and then.
I didn't have shoes. And the photo of me skating in boots in Copenhagen, Postka shot it. Rest in peace. He killed himself.
Oh shit.
So.
Don DeMarco?
No.
Big shout out to Postka. He was dope dude.
Respect, man. 1-800 suicide hotline.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Man, I respect your bartender. Call me up.
Hey, if you feel suicidal, just I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna go there.
We ain't
enough deep
After the camera's out.
If you feel suicidal, it's gonna see all right, nigga. We love you. You know what I'm saying?
Come to the shop, blood. Well,
Come to
never
the
commit
white mama,
suicide.
nigga.
Never
We all
commit
feel that
suicide.
way, cuz. Let's
you
turn up then, nigga. Fuck you.
yeah, drink a beer with us in this shop. I got
It's
fucking DVDs and shit.
Don't give up. Never commit suicide. Some custard shit. Some custard shit.
Finna, you need to vibe up. I'm finna FaceTime Fabulous from the.
Bro, yeah, for real. You need to vibe up. We will time in with the bro. That's what I'm saying.
Let's
We can
go
sit
to
here for
Jamaica.
hours. I feel like, but
Jamaica.
one more philosophicals. Cause Fats, y'all all on Skate Rock? You was on Skate Rock?
Yeah.
Why-
Almost
The
all.
first one.
So how do y'all look at it, right? That something like at least like 60 to 70% of the skate world looks up to the motherfuckers that y'all grew up. You know what I mean? The Jakes, the Julians, but then like, you know, GTs, neck faces. Like you can kick it with neck face right now and go get Pasole with him and kick it with his fam and all the shit. You know, like does that ever like trip y'all out or is it just like it's whatever, it's the homies, you know what I mean? Like
It just kind of fell into place, like fucking, you know.
Yeah, I don't look for so much as like we're special or some shit. It's just like we happen to be at the place at the time, you know.
Yeah.
I won't even say right place. I'm just saying at the place.
Yeah.
Thrasher's fucking where I was born. I didn't fucking choose that shit. It just fucking happened that
And
way.
we grew up in a shitty part of the city, you know, where nobody wanted to go.
Yeah.
And Jake would bring all the fools that we looked up to fucking come over here and fuck with us. And then that's how we fell into place. You feel me? At least in my
that
opinion.
makes sense. That makes
Like,
sense.
you know
I mean,
what
that's
I
how
mean?
he's explaining how
Yeah,
to get to
this fool,
working
they
on
told
concrete
like
and
this
shit.
fool knew where to go
Yeah.
when he moved out here. Like he started fucking with us, and I was like, and we were fucking haters at where we grew up. Like it was like if we don't know you, like those dudes coming over the hill right now, they're about to jack you. So you either fuck with us or you're gonna get jacked. It's like you just go to school with them. You feel me? And so they're like, hey. They'd be like, hey, B, like, who do you know here? I'm all like, everybody at that ledge right there, the curb ledge sitting where I'm sitting at,
Yeah.
good.
They
Don't
cool.
fuck with
Don't
fuck with
yeah.
them.
And I was
And then,
thinking
like-
about that earlier. Like that's like people were like, "How you meet Bod or whatever?" And I'm like, "Well, there wasn't much fucking places to kick it there."
Yeah.
And it was
in the
super.
city back then.
And, no, at Kroger. And
Oh,
it was
yeah.
super,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it was
y'all
super
talking about
fucking,
Crocker, right?
and it was
Yeah,
super
yeah.
fucking strange if you sat somewhere else because then you just
Yeah.
got like the Shark Tank looking at you over
Yeah,
there. Like,
Straight up, because there
fuck
was
is
hella,
that weirdo
like
doing
hella
over
big
there?
ass, like just hella different kind of sets, right? It wasn't just one. It's like that's a big ass park, right? So it's like
Yeah, no, it takes-
homies from different. It's like
Yeah, no, we had
Samoans and
homies from the
Toggans
projects
and-
on the other side. We
Yeah.
had homies from fucking where I grew up and
Yeah.
shit. Like, and then, like there was homies like, dude, you go any skate park. There's homies like that don't skate. They're just
That's
from that neighborhood
kicking it, yeah.
and they're kicking it. You know what I mean? So we'd have homies that would like be jacking fools.
But that's hella tight that you're saying that though, because that's really important for OGs in the skate world to do. Jake, I'm sure, did it more than anybody could like count. You know what I mean? But bringing people that you see them on the mag, you see them there, and he's like, oh yeah, come kick it with these little kids, you know, and show them like what's up. You know what I mean? Like, cause how'd y'all even start kicking it with Jehovah and shit like that? Like,
Oh, he was
he
my
lived
neighbor.
right there. Yeah,
Yeah,
Red
it's the same,
Plains?
like
Upton and all them lived right. Like,
Yeah,
in the
Red
hood.
Plans.
It's more like if Bruce Springsteen or fucking Mick Jagger was like your uncle,
yeah,
you're gonna look at him like just kind of family because they
sure.
around, you know. Like imagine if this motherfucker was mad famous,
yeah.
it'd just be Byron, you
It's
know.
just a homie. Yeah,
It's just the homie, but it's in the eye of
other people.
other people that they idolize or whatever.
Yeah, yeah. I
Because
mean,
you'd be like, but you
the homies are sick as fuck.
I don't
And
fucking
people love
idolize
it.
this
We think that shit
motherfucker.
is tight, but
Like, you
we've been
just-
lucky enough to just kick it and be close up on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
like
tight.
Jake would bring, like I've seen Jake bring cardio there, and he just fucking tore the shit up
Yeah,
right away. And I was
first
like, God
first
damn.
run.
I
First
seen,
round.
I seen him. I seen
Nigga, y'all can't even, you cannot forget that.
No, I
you
would
feel
never
me? It's
forget.
like,
I didn't
yeah.
drink. I didn't smoke weed at
Yeah,
the time. I was
that
a
was
little
crystal
kid.
clear picture.
Yeah, I
Cars.
was like, damn,
Boom.
like fuck, he fucking, what do you do? He nose blunted?
I remember just like
He
vividly
knows more
him
than
doing
the
a
rail.
boneless in from the bank, going
Yeah.
inwards. I remember him doing a corner air off the extension, all this
Yeah.
weird shit. Whatever, don't matter.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it's more about what Jake bringing people. He brought Greco and he was fucking loaded on one, looking like he was fucking about to pass out or some shit.
Damn.
And then I seen him bring Steve Olsen, and he was like, "Yeah, do a front invert right now." And then I do it, and Steve Olsen's like, "You brought me here to watch some kid do a hand plant," and I was like, "Oh,
Yeah. But that's badass though, cause that's what it is, man. That's why we love that dude, and that's the fucking fire I get, you know. When I'm just chilling, I'm like, I know these kids would be hyped if they seen this. So if I gave them that, or whatever, it's just.
But you really think about it, it was
selfless. It's not. It's
it
not
was
nothing
the
about
dish
it,
or
you know?
Kroger like that. What else are you gonna go skate that,
That was
has
it.
transition and
Berkeley
shit?
Park, that's it.
Yeah, Sunny
Yeah,
Down.
cause y'all talking heavy city talk right now, but y'all niggas was over here too in
Yeah, of
town
course.
and
A lot more,
Berkeley,
even.
right?
When Berkeley opened, that was the best skate park we could get to if you didn't have a car.
And so this is how y'all meeting the Lucas and Didis and all that type
Yeah,
of shit.
Hella.
yeah, that's trade show.
Okay.
Double rock contest. Fucking, we all fucking connected, and then
Yeah.
these fools went to Carbondale and shit.
Yeah, you wasn't on the Carbondale trip though.
I was supposed to, but I didn't
You
go.
fucked up.
No, I was
You're supposed to go to that Louisville with him too.
Yeah.
with Jake too.
Yeah. Oh shit, my dad played me on that. Damn. I was like, so Jake was all like, but my parents are super religious, right?
Word.
My parents loved Jake eventually, but
Yeah.
like when I told them, like when I met Jake, and they were like, I was coming home with like gear and shit, you feel me? Like fucking boards,
Were you gonna
shoes.
steal that shit?
Like,
Yeah.
no, because at the time, Copeland's, everybody used to steal from that fucking
I
place.
remember.
Yeah.
Copeland Board Shop, CBS. Yeah. And then my mom's all like, what's all, Eagle, what's all this new shit? And I'm all like, oh, some guy at the skate park gave it to me. And
Yeah.
like they got all fucking defensive. Like, what the fuck?
the
Like, my
fuck?
dad's all like, what are you, like, you stealing this shit? I'm like, no, some fucking old white dude gave it to me. And they're like, holy shit. In their eyes, they were like, are you getting fucking diddled or some
yeah.
shit? And I'm all like, nah, I'm just skating. He just like, you know, like, he just
skating.
no, real talk. And then I like the first chili bowl contest happened. And I brought my mom and my dad. And
okay.
I'm like, Mom, Dad, like meet Jake. And then Jake went up there, and he's like, how you doing? Like, you know. And they're like, my mom. And then my mom was all like, like, he's stealing this shit? He's like, no, like, I get all this. Yeah. I'm giving it, like,
bro, like, didn't your mom break her arm from skateboarding because of you? Her wrist, because she was just trying to skate.
I was trying to quit. I was like getting frustrated, trying to ollie up a curb, and then my mom was all like, I didn't buy you this skateboard for nothing. like I just busted my ass. My mom worked at hotels, bro. Like, you know, like little paisa lady, you know, working at the gift shop and shit. Sure. And so like fucking she's like, here, let me ride. And then I try to grab her like by the hands and shit, you know. Yeah. She's like, no, I don't need you. And then she fucking slipped, bro, and just fucking boom, snapped her wrist. And she's like, dude, she took it like a champ, dude. She's like, is your brother home? And my brother used to drive a Firebird at the time.
This is crazy, bro.
And then like I'm all like, I run to the house, like it was on the same block and shit. I'm like, hey, bro. I'm like, hey, bud, we got to take mom to the hospital. He's like, what the fuck happened? And he's like, I just got home. I'm like, mom broke her wrist. Like, how? And I'm like, she was riding my board and he just socked me in the face, dude. He was like, you fucking idiot. Why would you let mom do that? And I'm like, dude, she asked for it. And we're fighting and shit. Yeah. And my mom's like, can you both shut the fuck up and take me to the fucking hospital? And my mom never cusses, dude. She's like very soft spoken. And she's like, can you guys shut the fuck up and take me to the hospital? Like, my wrist is broken. And she still has the screws to this day. And that's what kept me skating, because I was going to quit. I was like,
gotta pay to play.
I was like, damn, my mama did it? Like, all right.
I'm not on board for no fucking reason.
Yeah, it's like, I just busted my ass to buy you this board and you're going to quit. Like, fuck that. Like, then she broke her wrist.
Yeah, is that skate rack trip the longest skate trip you've been on?
No, Copenhagen was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that was a skate trip, right?
Yeah, that was more than 2 weeks and shit. Dude, I don't have that fucking privilege of
bring it up if you're gonna edit this shit. Bring it up. Byron fucking ollieing that gap in, where was it?
Oh yeah, in
Memphis.
Memphis.
Yeah.
In Memphis, remember at the end of the thing? Jeff
and you still getting clips, cuz. You got clips in the last...
motherfucking Jeff Rowley said that was the sick...
No, he was like, he's gonna get hurt bad. That's what he said.
But remember at the end of the fucking trip, it was like, what was the best thing that you seen? And he was saying fucking Byron trying to ollie that fucking gap. Remember who was outside of the house? He
pretty much landed the shit.
Tarantula dump and Rowley.
Yeah, he's showed up. I was like, who the fuck is calling me with an English name? It was Rowley. He was like, what's up, mate?
And I was like,
sick.
And I was like,
I got props from Rowley, baby.
I was like, bro, that fool said on camera that you were the sickest thing the best thing that he's seen on the whole fucking trip was you battling that gap.
Dude, well, fucking...
I'm like, that's something.
Dude, I didn't go for fucking nothing, dude. Like, no, it was...
Jeff Rowley,
dude,
fuck.
That fucking Andy hyped it up. Sick. But then what made me lit a fire under my ass was this fool looked at it and he was like, nope. And this fool's like,
ripping.
My first friend that fucking I met fucking ripping.
Yeah.
And he said no. And then Jay came up to me and he's like, we from Frisco. Better represent right now. And I was like, right then and there, I was like,
bro, you was
all right.
Well, I was looking at this shit strategic. You know, like, I can fucking ollie the motherfucker. But then what am I gonna do? What am I gonna do after?
Yeah.
Like, this motherfucker just do a jaws like kickflip fucking melon grab or some shit before. I'm like, all right, well, a kickflip's probably like.
And then Skyler,
where I'm at.
He did that to hype you up though.
Yeah.
So I was like,
he wouldn't have fucking stepped.
I'm good.
Oh, Jaws kickflip, melon did.
Oh yeah,
because he was
that ain't shit to him.
But it was a session.
To me, I was like, oh fuck.
But you were the only two, and he was trying to hype you up. I think.
Yeah, good.
Like that was trying to hype. He was trying to hype fucking Byron up.
Yeah.
That's badass.
You gotta ask Sean about him and Timo in the van.
Where on Skate Rock?
What?
Timo, he fucking knocked him out.
I didn't knock him out.
I got the photo.
Well, he's bloody, but I didn't knock him out.
That same one?
Definitely.
Skate Rock. It was Crack Rock. Was that Crack Rock?
Yeah.
That was Crack Rock.
Fuck.
No,
then y'all get like kicked, escorted out of some city.
Smoke can be pretty scary sometimes. There was one time where I bitched out for a shirt on a different trip. It was like an anti-hero trip where he was like, we were just bickering, and he like was like, all right. Here it is. I'm like, no. I can see this. I can see this ugly in your eyes that I do not want to step to right now. But in Brooklyn, we did get into it again too. There's another trip. The Hubbard and all
like
that.
the last ride. Oh, bro, that trip, that was a sick trip for me too, because I was down in.
Mo doesn't back down.
Mo just never back down on anything.
I was in North Carolina for some reason and ended up back in New York for the premiere or whatever. And I just remember that morning, like, the van was like, all the homies in the van, Hubskis, everybody, and I was just like walking off like, damn, I just kicked it with a solid crew. Now I'm about to just go do my own bullshit.
Where was that?
In New York, Brooklyn, some random. I was like right around the corner from that DIY spot, right? Kinda.
BQM one?
Yeah, it was like over there.
How about you rolling in a Burnside and snapping the fucking tail off?
Oh, shit.
We're interviewing you now.
What the fuck is
In Copenhagen, were you rapping on that stage?
No cussing.
No cousin? I thought we were past 5 minutes.
You were on the stage at Copenhagen like,
Bro, remember that night when you rolled in a Burnside and snapped the fucking tail?
That was crazy.
I felt
I don't know how that happened.
NBD for Burnside, never been done.
NBD, bro. Fucking
Straight
hungry.
up.
I was like, that did not just happen.
That always
snatch
pisses
your
me
tail
off, bro.
rolling in?
Yeah, that
On the roll and links to the elbow.
Centrifugal force, fucking. His
Tail
shit.
Must have been a stale ass board or something, bro. You ain't that hefty, bro.
I don't know.
I think you were putting too much fucking oomph on the back.
I was a little too fired up. The whole fucking
you
park
still made it up the fucking.
is watching me try this roll in, and I'm like, I'm rolling in everywhere at this point. I'm rolling in at Berkeley. I'm rolling in at Ventura. I'm rolling in on the biggest roll-ins ever. And I'm just like, how can I not roll in on this shit at Burnside? Like, what the fuck?
But to snap the tail.
And snapped the tail and kept going. And I remember Jess.
NBD.
Jess, did they call her Jess the Mess? No, I don't know. Like the
Starkweather.
Yeah, she fucking Ripper, you know, like she got that photo of her skating pregnant and shit. Yeah. I remember seeing her coming from the sidelines, and I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, that was not a trick. Like, why the fuck is all? Yeah, like why are y'all so fired up? And I'm like,
because it don't matter.
Yeah.
Sometimes the best shit don't matter.
Like Captain Booyah.
Bombing a hill ain't a trick, but it's still fucking exciting to watch.
Booyah dropping in and fucking on the first skate rock, just dying.
Captain Booyah.
Captain Booyah.
Captain Booyah, fool.
Rabby baby. Booyah here.
Rabbit baby.
Yeah, Bedford, bud. Oh my lord.
What about that dude dropping in at Bordertown?
Oh yeah.
That dude.
Cyrus was on. He was wearing a Wu-Tang shirt. Cyrus was all like, Bonzo was all like, hey. Drop in right now and you can stay to skate. He's like, I got this. And he just wearing family. He's like, you gotta go. He's like, for real? I just ain't shit. He's like, nah, get out of here.
Oh, bro. That's in the art. That's in the
cutthroat committee.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. He's like, you gotta drop in if you want to skate or go get a 12-pack.
Hey, let's give a shout out to fucking Harry right now. What's up?
Harry? Jumanji?
Nah, nah.
Harris?
Yeah.
I'll talk to him on the regular.
What's up with Harry?
Where the hell is he?
Not on the regular.
He's in Georgia.
Oh, he's in
He's
Bend.
in Georgia? Oh, okay.
No,
Damn.
Yeah,
he went back?
He's in where?
yeah, he's been there.
Damn, he just goes back and forth.
Let's give a shout out to how good that fool skates.
Yeah, he
He
fucking
rips.
rips.
Shout out to
When him and Austin were on Santa Cruz.
exactly. You feel me?
And then we stole Austin from that. Remember that night at Double Rock?
Go for it.
That night at Double Rock when we went over there and had that fucking when I did Tony V gave me that $20, and then we went to the 500 Club and it was pouring rain. Andy doing the fucking jump out to fucking thing.
That was like an anti-hero fucking session though. That's where
Yeah, but Austin
then
was
after
still
that,
Austin
Austin-
was Santa Cruz and it was
Yeah.
like. And then when we were in the
Makes
van,
sense, I don't
and I
know.
gave him fucking a couple boards.
I'm a wee bit fried.
And the boy know how to do concrete
Yes.
too.
I'm gonna be a midgetly.
I
A midgetly.
Carbondale. What's up with Carbondale? How'd y'all get out?
Is this
Did you
thing
go to
on?
Carbondale, bye?
no, I didn't.
Nah, yeah, I didn't see none of that.
It'd be pretty funny if I wasn't talking to anybody.
And fucking John Stallings in Carbondale.
You're on two different worlds. Oh, yeah, Stallings was on
He was
that
on
trip.
Carbondale, yeah. That was a
The
sick
crazy
trip.
one about him and that trip,
Yeah.
there was one night where we were like out gallivanting in the fucking woods and shit. It was
Yeah.
like we were camped out there. Like Costin and Jake and all them stayed at some hotel.
Oh shit.
But all of us slept in the fucking in the dirt. But there's one night we like went out ventured out because you're just there all night. There's only so much time you can sit around looking at each other and whatnot. But we went to lurking around the next morning, and there was a tree, and up high was like Stallings' camera, like maybe like a shirt he took off or something, and like all this like up in this tree. I'm like, what the hell are you doing up in there? Like, I'm just climbing trees out here.
Different.
I was like, ugh. And then Pablo ended up lighting the whole goddamn fucking.
Hey, don't say
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
He light up the session, dude. You guys are thinking something else.
Yeah, keep your mind off the gutter, man.
Hey, Pablo
Shout out to Pablo.
Pablo is still fired up.
Yeah, he's still skating like a motherfucker. Skating more than all three of them.
Another
Put
one,
together.
we're about empty, bro.
So what? I don't know.
You know the I got enough for you.
Hey, if y'all would tell the kid right now, like, what's up, Sammy D, Skis? What's up, boy? Pop in and say, what's up? You on the episode of Break Free, Mondays and Tuesdays right now.
Yeah, you walking into the video.
Sammy D, Skis.
What's up, Sam?
I was trying to wave him.
Santi's out there, too.
Hell yeah.
I got split up.
Oh, shit. Now, because is up in this bitch. Come say what's up, boy.
Yeah, Mark.
Say what's up, guys.
Special guest.
Cameo appearance,
What's
my
up,
Mark?
Come on in.
Come on with it.
What's up with it, bud? What's
You
up?
got the butter. You got the butters on.
You got the butters on?
Yeah.
It was good. It was good.
He's like a little low key.
So, fool.
That fool.
We just talking shit.
Goddamn.
Yeah, we're just talking
How
about
nasty cold.
Pbody.
What's up, Mark?
Oh, baby.
That's FOG.
Hey, we're closed for business, man. What are you doing?
Oh, you got
called me out of here.
Now I'm gonna be
We
too
almost
shy to
done.
talk. Mara's cool, but now Pizza Box is here too. Blood.
Yeah,
Mara's
no, well,
good.
this how this shit gonna go because you know we're around and everybody else is gonna probably be around.
Yeah, this is whatever. It's squad. But hold up.
Let's go. Let's get back to it.
Carbondale. Yeah, and then after Carbondale, what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, that's what I was about to ask y'all.
Carbondale was a trip for me to put it shortly as I was fucking still in high school. So like,
Okay.
it was wild to go on the shit. Like my folks let me dip, whatever, be out of school. Came back and I'm looking at all these motherfuckers like, you don't even know the shit I just went through. And y'all just doing the same ass shit over here. Writing papers about fucking books that are banned eventually or some shit.
Bro, I say this. When I was in Copenhagen, I seen some doppelgangers, motherfuckers looking like y'all, listening to IMP. They the little homies and shit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But the way standard is in skateboarding is like, you know, for me, what I've seen, some people gonna dress a certain way, do this, and I've seen some motherfuckers imitating y'all style and all this. But what would y'all say to like some of the little homies that's right now? Like, do you encourage motherfuckers to try to go professional skateboarding? Like, should you try to go pro, or should it just happen for you?
It'll just happen.
It'll just happen if it's supposed to happen, right? It's like, or should you be out there like?
The one thing that you could do that's important is guide somebody with something. I've seen it so many times where they're fucking hyped up, and they just don't know how to go about it, and then it just goes nowhere real quick.
Word.
You know, like. There's shit I could say, but I'm not gonna say it. Whatever.
Yeah,
but
I got you.
There's a fucking method to the madness. You know, if you're looking for that.
Yeah.
It won't last.
You know, like we didn't get what we fucking stepped away from that shit because it's just like, I know myself. I'm like, I used to be fucking killing it, fucking hyping fucking people to buy a board off me or from like with my name on it or any of this shit. I'd rather go fucking build something concrete that's gonna be there longer than that, or the boards, or the company, or fucking whatever.
Word. Thanks for speaking of that, because that's kind of what I'm getting at is like, yeah, y'all was in the mix. You talking about Jake is bringing cars and you know what I mean? Y'all in the mix and getting ads, getting covers, but then for y'all to eventually just be like, yeah, I just want to actually just maybe just build the skate parks and kick it with Hubskis and Rabbi.
Yeah, do something else.
Yeah.
You know, you're watching and you're like, this shit's kind of tired.
Yeah,
and in a sense, you know, it's just like, it's a ticking, it's like an hourglass, basically. Like, here's your window to fucking make something of it.
When you're done.
Some people do it and it's fucking
You got
super
nothing.
tight because then people are fucking, can watch those videos later and be hyped and fucking, that dude was the shit, whatever.
What he
We watch those. We do that. You know what I mean?
I switch it with first job that me and him did, and then we went on a trip to LA, and we was driving back, and Cardiel was talking about. He's like, I want to start a bike shop. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like a cycle shop.
Yeah.
I was like, all